Alright, we are live. How's everyone doing this fine Tuesday evening? Hope everyone's had a great day so far. Pretty chill Tuesday, can't complain. Finished up meal preps for the week, did dinners today, got in a workout earlier, and got shorts recorded for the week. Taking a little bit of a slow week just because we are so far ahead that it's hard to like kind of factor in new stuff, so I'm like taking it a little bit slow to kind of get back on a reasonable pace of ahead. But yeah, not too bad a day. Hope everyone's day has been good again. We're back with Unite. We got Masters last stream, and here we are ready to kind of start the climb through Masters and kind of see where things take us. Focus of today is very much target priority. I think that's a better name for the title, or like intent, than what I made the title. Welcome in SN. Hope you've had a great day. I did do 2 Masters games, or 2 ranked games the other day, because it was the Zapdos Daily Challenge. So I wanted to make sure I completed that. Lost both, so off to a great start. Pretty much what you would expect from solo queue. We had like a Mega Lucario who had like 30k damage in one of them, and I don't even remember the other, but yeah. Ready to roll. We'll go ahead and jump right into things and see where the evening takes us. Hopefully we get ban phases just so we don't need to deal with Zapdos. I don't think it's the most broken. I think it's just very, very good early. So it can very much set up snowballs because it has very good early damage and very good secure. We have a Jungle Lapras. Well, now we have a Zapdos. We are against you on the other team. Good luck then. Oh yeah, the damage output is kind of nuts. It just gets a little bit more counterable late. But early game, if you're against someone that needs to evolve, it is absurd. But I'll spoil it for you. We've got a Jungle Zapdos. Oh, there's Darkrai as the Sylveon. Indeed. Good luck. You guys have a much more traditional team than we do. Credit where credit is due. You guys, way more traditional team. And a Mega, which is always scary. We have slightly more CC, but not by much. So I'd say about even. I mean, that... We also have more AFKs. But who's counting that? I'd say about even on the start. Downside is we lost our 3-stage Mon and they lost Eevee. So it hits us a little bit harder. Machop, please wait. And now your Slowbro is top lane. Don't really know why. But it worked. Do you guys have a jungle Slowbro? And now our whole team is crashing in on top lane. There you go, Zapdos. Just jump right in there. You got it. Yeah, I don't think so either. And I appreciate that. Don't want any stream snipers. I think our Delphox is sniping. Or not sniping, stacking. Their Snorlax is kind of a problem. And by kind, I mean, like, they're really a problem. Troll, Slowbro, and AFK Char. Hey, we had an AFK Delphox at the start. I was a little confused on Slowbro rotating up. Maybe they have more AFKs than we do. Like, I thought we had it locked up with our one, but... Oh, I way overstayed my welcome. On the bright side, they should be able to clean up pretty easily. Delphox, I don't know if you needed to ult there, but... worked out in the end. Do one of these. Welcome in, Jorge. Also, welcome in, Mauricio. Sorry. Missed your message at first, but I hope you guys have had a great day so far. Oh, I lost my attacker, so I'm not going to overextend for that. Welcome in, Vintage, as well. Hope you've had a great day. You. Good snipe by the Sarah Ledge. Credit where credit's due. That was a really good snipe. This Machamp really wants us to score some goals. But, like, I don't really see the window for us to score said goals. or might be in trouble. Okay, just gonna walk away from him while he ults, so he doesn't do damage to us. I would like to ult in there, but I'd rather save ult at this point, because it is our game to lose. So what I'm gonna do, one of these real quick. I did not think you would be able to drop those points. Absolutely. I think with a little bit of a nerf late game, it'll be fine. It's its early game that is a menace right now. Its damage and secure is really good, so it can very much snowball. I think that's kind of the problem. So I think if they nerf its early damage, we'll be alright. I don't love that you wasted ult there, Delphox. I'm gonna be... Don't love that they wasted ult at all. But we shall play with the cards that we have been dealt. And just regroup with the team. Welcome in, Tito. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great day so far. Go. And we roll. Oh, they were the AFK. I'm gonna be honest. That might be the first time I've seen Charmeleon. Like, I know you said they were AFK, but, like, that is genuinely the first time I've seen them. But no worries, no worries. Appreciate you stopping in. In hopes the evening goes by quick, at least, even if it is a little busy. Welcome back. Yeah, I knew you had an AFK Charmeleon, but, like, I didn't see them till right there where they, like, tried to jump on goal at the end. And you've got a dancing slow. Yeah, you very much got the AFK experience, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry. You and Snorlax did really well. Like, you guys were trying with a very bad situation. But yeah, good games. Sorry you kind of got screwed by the solo queue. I'll make sure I report them as well, just on your behalf. But yeah, the three of you that did play like real were really solid, but with an AFK and whatever your slow bro was doing, you were kind of out on an uphill battle. $1K damage. Nice. Fair. Take the wins where you can get them. I mean, in theory, you gain points when you have an AFK, and you, I think, you probably got, what, +3 or +5 would be my... So, technically, you gained points from that game. Which is a wild thing to say. But, hey, net positive. As painful as that was, I am sure. I mean, we had a Zapdos. They weren't overwhelming one way or another. Maybe that's Copium because they were on our team and we were against 3 people pretty much. But yeah, it wasn't super, like, I wasn't overwhelmed by the amount of damage they were doing for us. Again, maybe Copium. But yeah, I think their strongest thing is just their early game. They are really good. And let me amend that. They are still very strong late game too. But I think they are much more counterable late game. Because you pretty much just get any all-rounder in their face, and I think they go down pretty quick. You just need to get evolved as the is the issue. Alright, let's see what we get this time. I guess Unite was kind to us and they're like, okay, we'll give you a win. At the expense of SN getting absolutely punished. What are we doing here, guys? We have no ranged. We're just... Yep. I mean, because we had... I switched off to Defender because we had 2 supporters and 2 melee all-rounders. That's why I switched to Delphox. But then our Blissey switched to a Defender, and our other melee all-rounder switched to Greninja. I still don't hate... I still don't hate where we landed. Because we have a pretty solid front line. Who is jungling? Am I jungling? I guess so. Jungle Delphox. They're the attacker I've wanted the longest. I wish I know what moveset I'm going. Because I want to go Fire Blast, Fire Spin. But I don't know where I landed, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, Delphox is one of the attackers I've wanted for a while. Yeah, I need to very much tweak the moveset, because it was a last-minute kind of pivot. I thought Farm would be back. I really wish our Ceruledge went jungle, because I think they can actually pivot and help a lot more against their Zeraora than I can. But again, this was just kind of like a mess from the start with our like team comp. Bruh. Dude is just gonna run rampant because we don't really have a counter for him. Check it out. Yeah, I just got wiped by their jungle, Ceruledge, because you should have jungled. Zoroark, not Zera, you're right. Wrong name. Yeah, because we were just, again, a mess from the start. And just the immediate ult, man. Okay, we do have Fire Spin at least, so maybe we can stop him. If we can get that off in time. And now our top and bot lane have just traded places. Oh, we're just getting deleted. Hey, Froakie, anytime you want to jump in with what just happened. Like, I wouldn't hate. Like, I kind of wish you had done that, like, 5 seconds earlier. When, like, I was actually still alive. So, like, you know, could wipe them together. As a team, you know. I don't know if I'm stacked. Greninja, you did it again! Help! Gee! Oh, now you'll jump back in. Help your team. Nope, I'm not going up there again. Like, I'm not. If they aren't going to help me, I'm not just going to keep running back in and trying to help them. Selfish? Absolutely. But, like, that's not the game I'm playing. Of dying for a Greninja Comfey repeatedly. And now Comfey is solo on a lane. Okay, we are not stacking at least. I was about to say, that would be tragic if we were. Oh, what are we doing, guys? Oh, this is just painful. We go from triple support to this nightmare of a comp. Thank you, Ceruledge, for actually helping. Comfey, don't you worry about, like, switching between teammates and healing people that are low health. Just stay parked on Greninja. That is the best utilization of Comfey. Don't swap at all. Don't heal up your low health teammate. Just stay parked on one guy who's full health. And yeah, pretty much just roll with that. Downside is we can't score from it. Now you don't go on our Mamoswine, who's down a little bit of health. And is a little bit bulkier as a front line. There you go. At least clean it up. At least clean... Nope. Okay. Yeah, last game we had like a pretty competent team that all like rotated together. Hey Comfy, you see the person sitting next to you on 0 health? Maybe instead of healing Greninja again, you get on them and heal their health? I say with never... There you go! Good job! Doing the bare minimum of playing your character. Good work. And that's playing Comfy like one time. You literally just jump between your team. Like, you don't stay parked. That's like... Again, that's like day 1 of playing Comfy. They can at least clean up here. This was so much more painful than it needed to be. So much more painful. Oh, we spawned in a second late to get the buff. Playing some Halo 3 tonight. Enjoy. Are you guys doing customs? You running the campaign? What are the vibes looking like? Either way, I mean, you can't really go wrong. 3v3. Good luck. Should be a fun time. Again, that is just such a... I mean... Again, it's just getting more and more a classic evening as you go. You're correct. Never once. Welcome in, Matt. Welcome in. That win was way more painful than it needed to be. Just way more painful than it needed to be. It was just a mess from the start. I mean, I'd have the highest of every stat too if I just had Comfy parked on me for 10 minutes. I would have been disappointed if he didn't have the highest of every stat. Because, again, they just had Comfy parked on him all game. #1 move user and #1 jumper. Heck yeah. Just a painful win. From 3 supports on team selection to... a Comfy playing with their friend to get carried to Masters. Yeah, that was not fun. Shut down in 22. You mod your 360s. Oh, nice. Can you still play, like... You can still play with friends, can't you? On normal? Like, you can still do campaign together. You just... There's no, like, online matchmaking. I think. So, like, you could still do customs, right? I may be completely wrong. So I remember, like, last year, me and one of my friends replayed the campaign. And it worked. Can play co-op. Okay, maybe I was wrong, but I thought I remembered doing, like, co-op campaign. And, like, it had the option to do matches. But again, could very well be wrong. And I'm just misremembering. Enjoy the lurk, and I hope you've had a great day so far. It's taken a second to find some matches. Oh, look at this. Because nothing makes it find matches faster than trying to do something. Sat outside for 13 hours for Halo 3. I did. Because what, that's 95 pounds on RDL? I'll ban Blastoise because I feel like Zapdos will still get banned, right? Surely someone banned Zapdos. I just didn't want to look. Okay, I was about to say, sure. Both teams having the same 3 bans. RDL is a fun one. I think that's one of my favorite leg day exercises. No worries, Brout. No worries. Enjoy the Halo gaming. But yeah, RDL, I don't know, because it is just pure form. Makes sense. Yeah, just to help out with grip strength. It is hard to roll fill when they aren't going to even highlight who they're... There we go. Don't hate how the team's coming together. I mean, it's a very traditional one of each team. Well, theirs is way more offense focused. Hoopa running the EXP share is interesting. Alright, Hoopa. Which lane do you want to go to, bud? I'll go to the other. Actually, I'll just lock in a lane and see what he chooses. Instead of sitting and waiting. If he'll choose the lane, that is also a consideration of them just not picking a lane. I don't hate the team though. Have a good little bit of damage. We've got some good ults for Groudon fight. Got okay bulk. They've got Vaporeon, but they don't have a ton of bulk to use with the healing. Also up to 25 pounds for each shoulder press. Nice. Solid gains happening. I'm very stereotypical, like my go-to upper body workout, that's my favorite, just like incline bench. But shoulder press has kind of crept up on being a contender for some of my favorites. Drew your own Evos for Gen 10 starters. I'm curious what they'll do with the secondary typings, because like usually they'll make the secondary typings like a trio on their own, like how Legends Arceus, it was Ghost, Dark, and Fighting, to kind of like either double up on, like, one having the advantage, our Cinderace just kind of cooked their Charmeleon, or Charmander. Okay, we pull back, we pull back, we pull back. So I'm curious what they'll do. I feel like a lot of people are thinking Palm Bomb will be Fairy. Which, like, I could see. So I'm curious if they would make, like, the Brout Fighting or Dark. And then that could be interesting. Do, like, the double super effective and do Fairy Fire, Fighting Grass, and Steel Water. I mean, I know that wouldn't be great because then Grass would only be neutral on it. But like something like that where it's like kind of a secondary trio. Kind of wanted to shield them from Darkrai. The kind of name of the game now is help Cinderace get evolved, because they aren't stacking, so we don't really need to help them get set up. There's Vaporeon. We saw Charmeleon as well. Ooh, Dark Puppy. That could be interesting. Ouch. We just kind of disappeared there. I'm struggling this game to really get anything going, but our team is absolutely cooking. Our team is absolutely cooking. I'm just trying to get Ice Beam. Well, we lost that farm. Was a second late. Cinderace, please stay and keep damaging them. Cinderace, please stay and keep, like, fighting them. You're, like, my main damage output here, bud. Or, also a possibility, don't. That works, too. I mean, selfishly, I would have loved getting a little bit of help in that fight. But, I mean, you do use Cinderace. Run back to goal the second you get hit once. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Just Cinderace, please stay. Thank you. And help damage. You can take a hit and not need to run back to goal. Like, I know you're squishy and, like, you've got to be careful, but, like... Yes, Machamp is cooking because they'll actually stay and fight. Cinderace, though, is just... dipping the second anyone even, like, gets in his area. He's like, nope, I'm out. Back to goal I go. Leave my whole team behind. I'm out. That would be interesting. I feel like it's been a... They have. I was about to say, have they ever? I know in Johto they did. Is Johto the only Jin they stayed solo typing all the way through? Because not Kanto. Gen 8. Which is... I mean, that's... not correct, because that's a Lola, right? Where they were Fire and Dark and Grass and Ghost. Gen 9. Oh no, Gen 8 is Galar. Yes, they did. You're right, you're right, you're right. Okay, I was misremembering. I was like... So it's been Johto and Galar. Yep. That they actually stayed. Yep. I completely forgot about Scarvy being Gen 9. I was kind of waiting for a port up to goal. Oh, we really just played right into their hands, huh? I don't hate that Darkrai's ult is out of the way here. I hate it for our Machamp that went down for it, but... Oh, your team is annoying. There is just so much knockback. I am struggling against this team, man. Like, I try and make a dive and just... I don't know... Does Arceus... I don't think Arceus has a DLC. I might be completely wrong in that. I don't think it has a DLC. ZA has the one. I don't really know where our Leafeon's going. Kind of waiting. I was about to say, there we go. I was kind of waiting for our Hoopa to ult. At least he took more damage that time, but I swear, it is always Cinderace not there helping the team. Every time. Every single time. It's like, oh, where'd our team go? And it's Cinderace just off in a corner somewhere. Every single engagement, too. Now, I'll say, I played terrible that game. Not even gonna deny that. I played absolutely awfully. But, like... I don't know. If it was, like, one time we got abandoned by Cinderace, sure. 2 times, sure. Like, situations happen. But I feel like it's just every single team fight. Every single team fight, he just dips mid-fight. Every single one. Even there at the end, he continued to dip. Like, oh, we got him down to a quarter health, but I took a hit. I'm out. Let me run back to base. Like, I don't know, I respect the trying to survive. But don't be so afraid of going down that you run from every fight. I got left high and dry. Every single encounter, man. Every single encounter. Oh, that was just painful to try and tank for. Because there was zero backup. Zero backup happening. Yeah, I felt every single ounce of that damage. So I'm sitting there like, okay. Enemy's health bar should be going down. We've got a Leafeon. Leafeon did great. Really was picking their backline. Machamp was a great counter for their Charizard. But just never once got help. Like, we were trying to tank for the team, but it turns miserable quick when, like, we aren't even picking up KOs from it. Like, I don't mind dying in a team fight. Don't mind it at all. You're a defender. That's kind of your job, is to go down for the team. Like, that's kind of your role. But if we die for it, and then look and no one was there, like, actually helping us repeatedly, that's like, bro, what are we doing here? Like, help. Some. Please. And again, if it was one time, I get it. 2 times, I get it. But every encounter, every single encounter, it's happening. That's where it gets a little bit irksome. Yeah, they had a really good first encounter because, shocker, they didn't run from the fight. They stayed and fought the Charmander, and shocker, they won. Because they didn't just run the first hit of damage they took. Also, this is an annoying team. Oh, holy Frontline and CC. Like, their hard carry is Zapdos. Their hard carry is Zapdos here. Because their team is just pure bulk and CC than Zapdos. So hopefully, if all Mimikyu does is just be a menace to them, I'll take it. Because that is their carry. Very much so. Oh yeah, with a front line like that, Ninetales, I think, is going to be a problem as well. Bruh. They have like a 5-stack comp level of synergy. Welcome in, Gorilla. Welcome in. Oh, Mimikyu, I don't hate the challenges, but, like, please, like, at least, you know, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't hate that we don't have to go against that team. I don't hate that they had an AFK. They had an AFK. Like, I don't hate that at all. Like, that was, it was going bad on both lanes. They were scoring on bot lane too. Like, that, yeah, I'm not too upset that we don't need to play against that nightmare of a team comp. Welcome in, Melinda. Welcome in. Howdy to you as well. We've had a great Tuesday so far. Alright. Let's... Oh, holy lag in seeing that. Let's see what the challenges are for Zapdos today. Not like I'll, like, chase them in ranked. Well, nothing makes a match be found quicker than trying to look at a challenge in between. Please give us ban phase. Like, I want ban phase just so it's not Zapdos every game. It doesn't matter on, like, the 9-minute surrenders. You don't get, like, neither team gets points from it. When it's just, like, someone goes AFK right from the start. So at least we didn't lose points. Hope I cannot read that small font, but thank you, Based.
Hope this game goes well. Saluting face emoji.
We've got a Sableye. So. Okay, I thought our team comp was a little bit weird, but theirs is also interesting. We've got 2 attackers on both. We've got a brawling all-rounder. Okay. What's my favorite type? Fighting and grass are like kind of my top 2 favorites. Exactly. Appreciate any and all amount. Always appreciated and never required. He is consistently on my team in when I play Ruby and Sapphire. Hitmonchan all day. Easy. Not even a contest. Do they have an AFK again? Well, now they have... Oh, they had a Comfey who just went with their jungle. That's where we were missing. I was like, why is their Raichu solo up here? Because Comfey was on their jungler. That explains a lot. I'm going to let him get all the experience from that. Kind of wish you stayed a little bit closer so you got experience from that as well. Because, like, I'm trying to help him get evolved. Birds are spawning here, my guy. I'm not going to not score. I kind of wish I was stacking in retrospect, since they're just gonna leave a goal completely open. Exactly. Snag that. And this is pretty low health, so I'm gonna finish this off. Aggron or Steelix as a defender for Unite. I think I've got to go Steelix, because I feel like Onyx would be really cool to see. And, like, again, I'm gonna go ahead. No reason I'm not scoring here. It is, despite the developer's best efforts on the contrary. But welcome in, Kit. Hope you've had a great day so far. Check it out. Yeah. Winning our lane. More than can be said for y'all. Rotating to an objective. Hey! Hey, you see this objective up here, Espeon? Maybe if, like, you would rotate up here instead of just ping and check it out. We could get it. Oh, welcome up here. Showing up to objectives. Nice of you to join. And you guys meet again. Espeon, why are you running back? You didn't take damage. Don't run back the second someone looks at you. Because then your whole team suffers. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, we dip on out of here. I don't know if we're gonna... I mean, we just go to bot lane and score there. Like, no? I feel like that's the best course of action. Welcome in, Tokamon. Steelix with Meteor Mash. I feel like it would be kind of like a heavy slam set. Would just kind of be like my guess of like what moves it would run. Again, Espeon, you just stay. We can get him. Espeon, if you just stay, we can get him. Thank you. I could see it being like Earth. Well, we only need to figure out one moveset because that's all they're doing from now on. But I could see it like Heavy Slam and like Stealth Rock maybe. Kind of Heavy Slam, just like a maybe AoE Quick Stun. Stealth Rocks, pretty much like the other Stealth Rock Mons. We go score on bot here. We've got 12 seconds to rip this. I don't think we get it in time. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Okay. Tar, I don't know why you ripped ult there. 20 seconds till Kyogre. Don't really... get that, personally. I think that was their ult, at least. Okay. Okay, we just walk away. They've got Raichu ult up and 2 healing ults. We just walk away and then regroup here. Ouch. Okay, our team kind of popped off there. Credit where credit's due. Our health bar kind of got Control-Alt-Deleted. And then our team kind of cleaned up. So credit where credit's due. Put in work there. Okay. Don't really know why Comfy walked out there. Once Espeon decided to stay in some fights, they popped off. Like, they absolutely popped off once they decided, like, hey, we'll actually stay and help in these fights. They started cooking. It was just unfortunately like pulling teeth early to be like, hey, just stay and attack Palmot. Just land one future sight. One Psyshock. Just hit him. Like, I get Palmot's scary and can dive you. But just stay and help. And believe it or not, they go down very quickly. Because they had two supports, but no, like, huge bulk for the supports to really feed into. You don't believe it? What? Playing United helps you win in Unite? But weirdly enough, that's another game where it was almost like multiple people are putting in supports. I mean, do we need to go? I mean, I will. I don't love it, but I will. Nope. Back to defender we go. First opportunity to not play all-rounder, we will jump at. Alright, all-rounder, my guy. You pivoted there. That's why I pivoted back. Or just lock in a third attacker. That works. That is the same Comfy as last game. But with an Azumarill, that is a lot scarier a matchup. My problem with speedsters is I think I can take on the world. I make just beyond reckless challenges. I'm like, oh, I'm a speedster, I'm one level up. I can dive their backline and live. Well, it would be if I did actually live. That's kind of the plot twist of, like, I think I can, when in reality they just turn quick, fire CC at me, and delete me. He's going to get the stack up, so I'm just going to go ahead and score. Because their Comfy is on their jungle or something again, so Scyther's up here alone. So I'm just, again, just going to go ahead and score. Oh, good dash to get away. I thought I had him there. Whatever dash move that was to get out of the Ice Shard was a lifesaver for him. Inteleon with Comfey on them. Azumarill and our Zapdos are currently brawling in their jungle. Okay, we pull back. Even between the two of us, I don't know if we have the juice to take them on goal yet. TBD. It's kind of been us against Scizor because they have a Comfey, so Scizzor's kind of solo on lane. So we've kind of been playing with kitty gloves on. But they aren't playing badly. Okay, just kind of fire that your way.
Huh?
Hey, thank you, Jeremiah. I appreciate the sub. I hope you've had a great day so far. Okay. Zapdos was able to scoop that up. So it went from Scizor being alone on top to now Gyarados is alone on top lane. I don't know if they're just scared to face us and Pikachu. Or like why they're so against coming up this way. What's up, Gyarados? Thought you cleaned up there, huh? Thank you. What's wrong, Gyarados? Dude keeps running from us. Oh boy, now we might be in danger. Might have bit off more than we could chew here. Now Gyarados will jump in when it's a 4v1. "4v1, he's like, okay, finally. Got a chance. Okay, Zapdos. Okay, Zapdos, please help me. Thank you, Zapdos. Oh, he's 100% ulting here. I'm just gonna do one of these real quick. Get our health back since there's no front goals on their side. Grab our health, come back here and help get farm. Got ult, we can use it in this fight, but we've got to use it soon. So we can recharge it by Kyogre. What I might do, if we get this uncontested, I could bring Zapdos up to top objective. If we can just rip this. Why are we gathering there? They got it on fort. But we can clean up some kills from it at least. Good get by our people walking Reggie in. I do like that we see a Gyarados ult here. Because it's now out of the question for Kyogre. And Pikachu still cooked him. Good get, Pikachu. We just aren't going to challenge that. As much as I would like to try and steal that, that is just not a smart challenge. There's not really any farm to get, is the downside. Okay, don't. Okay, we lost Inteleon. Don't chase, don't chase, don't chase. Let them burn ults. If they're gonna burn ults, let them. He did get it back. This is Pokemon Unite. Basically a MOBA like League of Legends, but with Pokemon as the heroes. Good Pikachu ult. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, it's just... It is referred to as, like, Baby League, because it's 10-minute games. So, way less intense. But, yep. Similar play style. Go ahead and escort them in. Seems like it, unless something, like, drastically goes wrong in the next 30 seconds. Oh, I was like, what is on their goal? But Zapdos ulted their goal. That Gyarados has tried to ult Zapdos every single time. They have tried to immediately ult them. And I've just counter ulted right into them to stun them. I don't really know what their team was doing. I'm gonna be completely honest. But that is what you like to see. 88, 88, 85, 88, 86. Everyone did... No one, not a single person popped off. Everyone just did what they had to do. And it feels like the easiest game in the world. Yes, I am playing on the Switch 1. You can play on the Switch 2 as well. I just don't have a Switch 2. You can also play on mobile. I just prefer controller. What was their damage looking like? based look away. Someone disgracing Scizor. Yeah, that Comfey. I don't really... Comfey, I'm already biased against. I'm gonna be honest. He's not my favorite support. I feel like you can just put up way better numbers with Blissey and be just way more helpful to the team. So I'm already not the biggest fan of Comfey, but that one is a little bit rough. 2, yeah, the Switch 2. I don't have a Switch 2, so I'm just playing on the Switch 1. Yeah. Comfey is either the lowest effort hero, but if you want to do well, you've got to like put an effort and hop between your teammates. That being said, for a Comfey Azumarill, they still didn't do outstanding. Like, that is a terrifying duo to be against, a Comfey Azumarill. Actually, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick before we get into a new game. You have Detective Garchomp. I think I do, but I would have to double check. But yeah, run into the bathroom real quick, then we will keep it rolling. But I will be right back. Alright, we are back. Can hop back on over. Blue variant of it. Good old Detective Grandchild. Gotta love autocorrect. We will keep things... Found a game instantly that time. Maybe we're not against the same Comfey. Give him a little bit of a break. Okay, we banned Zapdos, we get it. Okay, don't hit... I say this before getting infuriated against a Meowth I'm playing against, so take it with a grain of salt. But Meowth isn't nearly as intimidating anymore, in my opinion. Ooh, not a Dodrio. Just another ranged attacker, and I think we're cooking. Preferably a ranged special attacker would be ideal to help with the Trevenant. He isn't true. I mean, we'll go ahead and lock in good old Lapras. Pretty similar team comps. Both got all-rounders. They've got a Clefable, which is a little scary. Hopefully we lane with... Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Just not Eldegoss. Trevenant with a Clefable backing it up will be annoying, so I'm glad we are running Curse. Because even with running Curse, it is still just a nuisance. But we do have a Mega, which is always nice at Groudon. And they are stacking. So I do need to help them get stacks in. Downside is we don't really have anyone that can get to Decidueye. Mega Charizard, I guess, can, because he does have, like, dash abilities. But Decidueye, I think, is very much going to be the problem in terms of just raining damage on us. So, we will see if we can help manage that some. Maybe ult into him a time or two. As I'm sure no one has ever done to a Decidueye. I don't know if there's anyone out there that just immediately ults the bird. Got the Lucario easily now. Mamo that you'll like for the license journey. I feel like you can't go wrong with either. Where is our Mewtwo going? Gotcha. Okay, well, Charmeleon was able to stack, which I'm a fan of. Remember what I said would be annoying to be against the Clefable and Trevenant? Funnily enough, they're on the same lane together. Just to be even more obnoxious. Decidueye, you will not stack against me, though. Okay, we're running Surf Greninja. I feel like you don't see that too often. Poor Eldegoss is alone on top lane. Mewtwo is just going for it. I should have just left. I should have just left. I was like, I don't know if you guys saw it. Like, I started to leave and I was like, no. Let me try and help Mewtwo. And, like, I dove back in. Bad decision, frankly. Because, like, I knew it was like, we are way overextended. Greninja's kind of cooking. We'll scoop up Ice Beam. Our Eldegoss is them in a dream up there. But they're kind of cooking somehow. We want to get this because we can get... I think this might get Charizard evolved. Not quite. Or not evolved, leveled up. So we want him level 9 ASAP. So we can start bolting them into oblivion. Okay. Okay, we just kind of apply slight pressure on the Decidueye so he can't snipe it. There it goes. Ow. It burns us. It burns us. Ow. I'm just gonna scoop up farm, then get up there to defend. I think best bet is just do like a tactical retreat real quick. I'm gonna scoop up the bird so I can get ult. Charizard, peel back, peel back. I'll cover. Oh, good hit by Decidueye. Do I have Pokemon ZA? I do. I played through it and, like, I started going for the shiny charm, but then, like, kind of got burnt out and just stopped. All I need to do is to trade Evos and the last of the battles. So, like, it's not even like I'm far from getting it either. I'm gonna just trust Mewtwo and hope he can get that. And let's just borrow that KO from our Charizard. Thank you, Eldegoss. We get ult in this fight, we pretty much use it instantly. Because pretty much needed to either use it or hold it. And I feel like using it was the better option because we should recharge it with the frequency of battles and whatnot. The downside is there's not a ton of farm to get. Oh, I don't love the ult there. But I do like that we can drop some points. He's running Energy Amp, though, so maybe Charizard gets it back in time. Scoop up that. Charizard continued cooking. Credit where credit's due, he like dove back in there. I thought he was done instantly. Kind of kept cooking for a little bit. Do I have the releases of Leaf Green and Fire Red? I have Fire Red. I'm currently on the shiny hunt for Bulbasaur. So, haven't gotten too far into the game. I think what I should do is start like a main playthrough than just like a shiny hunt account. So I can actually play the game and just trade the shinies to it. Going Fire Red. Solid, solid. Ult level 13, indeed. Well, I ulted in to help, but Charizard just kind of had him handled, I guess. This won't break goal. We didn't really need ult. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, there was zero realm we needed to ult there. That being said, they still do have 80 seconds. We do have an Eldegoss to restore our health, but we do need to be a little careful. We don't let them. Bring it back. I hope they're going bot lane. Because again, it is just us. Oh, we got stunned for a second. And Clefable was able to just pick that up. That is nuts how quickly you can score with that. I mean, I still think we're fine. Because our whole team scored and they just dropped one on both goal. But that is just frustrating. Welcome in, Alex. Welcome in. Another really solid team. We'll absolutely take that. Groudon was just kind of a breeze. Our team just kind of wiped theirs. 5 KO just there at the end to let them know we meant it. Holy damage output of our team. Like, I know they had a Trevenant and a Clefable, but 73,000 damage being the lowest damage output is kind of wild. Yeah, they just got absolutely damage diffed. I know damage output's not everything, but we were just hurling damage their way. Which makes sense with the Mewtwo-X, Megazard, Greninja. Like, it makes sense where the damage was coming from. But even with a Clefable, they just couldn't stand up to it. They were like, they didn't pop off like Mega Charizard did, but they were consistently in fights, which is surprising for a Greninja player. Normally, that's not how they play. But yeah, they were consistently there. Like, rotating through would help clean up kills, then rotate out. Like, Charizard definitely had better individual fights, but Greninja was just consistent. I had my doubts because they went Surf, but it clearly worked for them. Oh, we're playing with a 2-stack. Well, we've got... Like, let's see a Blissey here. I feel like a Blissey, a Clefable, a Vaporeon. Like, if they selected their moves, I could, or like they selected their Mon, I could pick around it. But I don't want to switch off Defender for them to go another attacker. Like that, like I don't want to not have a Defender in exchange for a support. Nope, Mewtwo, come on now. We aren't gonna have 2 attackers on top lane. Like, let's not do that now. Let's use our brain a little bit. Know this is Pokemon Unite, and that's not really what we do here. Another Comfey. Did Comfey get like shadow buffed or something? Like, what it? We're seeing a lot of them out and about. Excuse me. Okay. Maybe our Raichu will use context clues and rotate. Nope, our Mewtwo did. Let them get final hit in case they are stacking. Oh, they were too far back. I hate... Oh, not what I wanted to do. But they were able to scoop that up. Love to see it. Well... Oh, Zapdos, that makes sense. Yeah, Zapdos is kind of the bane of 3-Stagers' existence on lane. Because again, its secure is just nuts. And its early game damage is kind of nuts as well. So that Charmander on bot lane isn't going to have a fun early game. He got a stack in, but man did we make him pay for it. Have a thing like no school week from March 2nd to March 5th. In college, that's about when our spring break is. Or was. I don't know why I'm saying is. But that's about spring break time. Pikachu, please get... Pikachu, go get the farm. I kind of wanted you to evolve, and I was going to let you get all of it, but we'll do that too and take the farm from them, so... I like the Ambition Raichu, but like that was a little wild. Thank you, Raichu. I don't... Spring break, someone from France. Oh. Interesting. But also, I'm gonna show a little bit of my American ignorance here, but don't a lot of schools throughout the world do, like, quarters throughout the year instead of having, like, all of summer off? So, like, if that's the case, like, I can see why. Like, their big breaks, they have a large winter break and a large summer break. but not like a crazy, crazy long one. I'm not stacking, but like goals going anyway. Bot lane is kind of cooking. Bot lane's really cooking. I feel like I get this, and then we roll to bot lane. This may be very presumptuous of me, and I'm very much drawing conclusions with no facts to back them up. But Comfy has a TTV name, and like I wouldn't be surprised if they're just going to stay parked on their Zapdos who they're duo queuing with to try and feed someone who's playing the new Mon that they're streaming with. Zero data to back up said claim. But just see a TTV name and they've been parked on Zapdos for a large majority of the game. Long summer break, fair. Yeah, spring break is usually about a week here. So it's like the shorter of the breaks. Just kind of want to be in the ballpark. So, oh, was too far. I was like, I kind of just want to be in the ballpark so I get some experience from it. I feel like we rotate up here and we send this their way. I'm kind of at the point where, and Comfy is still parked on Zapdos. I know I said save ult, but I saw the Zapdos and Vision just kind of went red for a second. I don't like that both... Okay, there's still 3 minutes. Okay, I thought it was a little bit closer than it was. It's like, I don't like that both of our Charizards burnt Megas there. But... Okay, we dip on out of there. Oh, we're 100% going. Really, Darkrai? I think you guys had the KO. All 5 of y'all were there. But sure. Been doing solo mode. Yeah, I've done some. By no means have I, like, grinded out levels. But I'll do, like, 1 match a day. Just to supplement the license points. Nice. Oh, unfortunate. They're sitting so far back. There we go. mean, there was zero need for that. We needed the... I was like, I feel like we're missing some damage here. Which is on me for not noticing sooner, but like Mewtwo, what were we doing, man? We needed the help. It still worked out okay. And we just defend, because we don't need to score. They need to make plays, we don't. Mewtwo saying he needs backup. Bruh! I need backup! I don't... Okay, it doesn't matter really either way. They don't have time. Yeah, we're good. Made more stressful than it needed to be by our Mewtwo backcapping, but it worked out in the end. I don't know if I agree with that MVP. I'm gonna be complete. Like, I don't hate getting it, but like, not Charizard Y. Unless, I mean, they got 10 final hits, we got 4. They got 8 assists, we had 10. So, like, why not them? Unless, like, really, why not them? They way outperformed us. Like, I never hate getting MVP, but, like, they 100% deserve that over us. Yeah, I mean, they kind of got robbed. Yeah, I don't know. Also, for Zapdos to have Comfey parked on them all game, and Chandelure to still outperform them. Embarrassing. Oh yeah, I thought it was going to be Zapdos, but yeah, Chandelure kind of popped off. Did not really expect that. I mean, I didn't not expect it, but like, they wouldn't have been my first pick of like, dang, they're really doing a lot. But we'll take it. Yeah, again, I'd maybe... Oh. Game's lagging a bit there. Take a gold emblem. I don't know if I have that one or not already, but take some new notifications on that. Okay. Same 3 bands. I thought I was being unique. If they pick Blastoise. I will pivot to Umbreon. Honestly, I don't even know. If I had to guess, probably in their pajamas, sitting next to their Chihuahua, maybe having a glass of wine if they're feeling wild. Just a hunch, but I don't know. Will switch, like we said, just to kind of shut down the Blastoise. Almost guessed correctly. Don't hate having Mean Look for the Gyarados either, though. Or this Ceruledge. I feel like Mean Look can kind of cook a couple of their team. I know we're asking for the world here, but hopefully our Cinderace pivots out of jungle. Since we do have a Talonflame. Let me double check this, because I don't know if I Mean Look. Wish, okay. I was about to say, I don't remember if I had played Umbreon since the update. Their team is definitely scarier than ours, not gonna lie. But I think we can make this work. Definitely be a little tricky, but again, I think if everyone like just does the bare minimum of what they're supposed to do, we can win it. And I feel like that starts with one of our junglers, preferably Cinderace, being like, hey, we've got a Talonflame, maybe I shouldn't jungle. Which naturally they will not do. So they'll both be severely behind. On this team, definitely Scizor, because we need extra bulk. Because right, with a Scyther, we are the team's only source of bulk. So we definitely need more of a front line. Okay, I guess we're laning with Talonflame now. I wouldn't hate if our jungler actually rotated to a lane. They fought so hard to get jungle to proceed to not help either lane. So that's just lovely for us. Well, that's also pretty unfortunate. You know, team, I'm gonna be honest. This whole solo laning thing, I'm done with. Like, I'm not playing these games of solo laning. So Cinderace, keep doing your thing. Like, I'm done trying to solo lane with whatever our team is doing. There you go, Cinderace. You want to actually play top lane now? Come and try and help, but you single-handedly put us behind from the start. So congrats on that accomplishment. You single-handedly have screwed our first 3 minutes. I mean, that takes talent to single-handedly do that. Like, that is a noteworthy accomplishment. I mean, our bot lane's doing fine. Okay, we can start firing off some wishes. Start getting some stacks. But yes, we do indeed have Scyther, which is unfortunate with this team comp. Because again, we really need another source of bulk. Do they really have any shields? Not real. Blastoise, so our ult can be good against him. But other than that, just kinda not a ton of shields on their half. Bruh. Not what I wanted to do there. I will fully admit, I was trying to hit Scyther. Did he not, like, even go underwater there? Dude, ulted instantly. Okay. Let's start. I'm not carrying my weight, despite being royally screwed at the start. We need to start cooking now. Regardless. Now we do get a second stack in. We are a little delayed in getting going. But better late than never. Scyther's really going for it. We're moral support. Scyther, come here. There you go. Well, we both went down anyway. I don't hate that we're getting a Gyarados ult out here. Even if we lose a goal for it, like, I feel like that's a worthwhile trade. Our Cinderace dropped 50 to offset points. And he is still Mega now, so there's no realm he gets it back for the start of Groudon. Our Cinderace is level 15, which I hope bodes well for us. Alright, that was more stressful than it needed to be, especially the first 3 minutes. But, credit where credit is due, they did show up when it mattered. So we will take that. Just the whole first 3 minutes leaving an Umbreon solo on lane, don't love. Definitely would have liked a little bit of help. But I mean, our damage and damage blocked, not great. Our healing, not great. Dude was our jungle. Highest level on the team. What did he do? I'm glad he didn't get MVP, I'll say that much. I definitely could have played better, absolutely, but glad he didn't get rewarded for whatever he was doing. But no worries, Kia. We will be wrapping things up there. Anyway, so really solid evening. Stressful games made more difficult than they needed to be, but for the most part, really solid games. A lot of Comfies tonight. Very few of them good. But we will absolutely take that. That being said, we will be back tomorrow with some more Unite. But until then, I hope everyone has a great rest of their evening and a great start to their Wednesday. And as always, till next time, peace, peace.